Today, we're going to create an Audit Only package using Tanium Deploy. Now, what's an Audit Only package? Sometimes you just want the applicability data from a package, but not necessarily to deploy anything. And so, one of the great features of Deploy is we actually leverage the Tanium platform in order to get that great applicability data and results, but in some cases, we don't really need to install anything. So I'm starting with a new package, and this is how we create a new Audit Only package. First, with package files, we don't need any files since we're not distributing anything, so I'm going to go ahead and just leave that blank. For my example, I'm going to create a fictitious application. We're going to call it some app from a company called Test App. And the version will be 2.0 because we are going to look to update this. And then the platform is Windows. Now for operations, we have install, update, and remove. We want to check to make sure if it's update eligible. There's no point to remove, so I'm just going to go ahead and take that out. Now, in our particular example, it does require Windows 10 to run, and it also requires 100 megabytes of disk space, 2 gigabytes of memory. I'm going to go ahead and simply add an operating system for Windows 10, apply that, 100 megabytes of disk space, 2 gigabytes of memory, and then since it's a 32-bit application, I can just leave this as 32 or 64-bit, or all. Now under requirements, I need to do two things because I'm looking to make sure that I don't accidentally overwrite a newer version on top of an older version. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create two rows. The first row for requirements is going to be, let's make sure the application is not installed in the first place. So I'm going to say install application does not contain some app, but also I want to make sure that I catch by installed application version some app that's less than 2.0. So install application name contains some app, and the version will be less than 2.0. We go and apply both of these, and then we move to update detection. I'm really just going to repeat this step again to make sure that the application is less than 2.0 of some app. I'm going to say name contains some app, and again, less than 2.0. That will actually find our applicability, but also append the fact that it needs to be Windows 10 as well. Now for operations, we just need to create a couple of fictitious run commands here. So in both cases, source file required will actually be no, because there are no files to distribute. Next, I'm going to go ahead and add a command to install. And that run command is just nothing more than a placeholder. So let me go ahead and just type placeholder. And my install command will be nothing more than just an echo statement because it's not really intended to do anything. What I'll then do is I will come down to update and actually copy the command for the install, creating another placeholder just that quickly. Then what I want to do is actually verify that the application is installed because I do want that result of not only how many machines need an update or need it installed, but how many actually have it installed. So I'm simply going to look for the application version. The name will contain some app, and the version will be 2.0. Now you can make this as easy or as difficult as you want as far as your requirements are concerned for installing the application. This is just more of an example as to how to do this. When we're finished, we go ahead and click Create Package, confirm it, and then distribute the catalog. And at this point, we've actually created an audit-only package, and our endpoints have actually starting to process those scan results.